Welcome to Lesson 8. Today we're going to be working with forms. Have you ever filled out a survey? Have you ever typed a username and password to log into a website? Have you ever searched for anything on the web? One of the best known forms on the web is the Google homepage. There is a search box and a button that says Google Search and another that says I'm feeling lucky. Pressing one of these two buttons will activate the form. Forms have a variety of controls. They allow users to input text, passwords, make choices, upload files, and to submit the form. So how do forms work? The users fill out the form, and once they submit, the server processes the information using a server-side programming language. Languages like PHP, C#, VB.NET, Python, or Java. The server creates a new page to send back to the client. Information from forms are sent in name-value pairs. Each control has a name, and the text the user inputs or selects is then sent to the server. There are also hidden controls. Let's create some forms and see how they work. So let's make some forms. We'll create a new project, HTML5 application. Click next, we're going to type forms. We're going to click next, no site template, and we'll just hit finish. So let's take a look at one of the most famous forms. Oops. The Google homepage. There's two buttons here and a search box. Forms. Type forms and the Google form activates and starts doing the search. Well, they've used an image button for search. So let's do our own. We're going to use this website I made, htmlclass.0websites.net echo PHP, and I'm going to show you the source code for this web page. So this is the HTML that you see, very simple. There's the form opens over here. It has one input, which has a name, text name, and an ID text name, and the submit button, which is a input type submit. And all it does is, if I type my name, hit submit, the server side is grabbing the variables, the name pairs, from this form and outputting them here. So we have text name, which is remember the name I gave this input, and the value I typed in here. Value I typed in. Hit submit. There you go. So let's create our own. So we're going to form, and we need an action. Actually, the action will be this website, and the method is going to be post. And so we're going to add a basic input. Input type equals text. We're going to give it a name. Text first name. And for now, we're just going to take a quick look at it. That way, it's opening there. Let's take a look at the embedded WebKit browser. Let's push execute, and there is our input. We forgot to give it a label, so let's give it a label. Label. This one, first name. This helps us identify the controls in the form. Keep this here all the time. There we go. Now if I create another control, I'll call this one last name. Make sure to give it a unique name. Text, last name. I'll add a BR tag here, only to separate them on different lines. So now we have two controls in our form. but we have no way to submit the form. So we can do an input type equal submit, and we can submit this form. So if I type in Mike Tyson and submit this form, what happened here? Oh yeah, I forgot the HTTP. Because this page is not on this computer. It's actually this website we're going to send the form to. Now I'm going to try it again. Mike Tyson, submit, and text first name, text last name, Mike Tyson. So that's the values we submitted to this page. Now let me do that again with Chrome browser. Okay, so this is our web page we created. Let me show the source code. That's the first name, which we named text first name, text last name. We're going to type it again, Mike Tyson. We're submitting it to this page here, but as I've showed you the source code again, this page doesn't have a text first name or text last name. It only has text name. So what's happening, the server, on the server-side programming, this page, all its job is to do is whatever is posted to this page, just output it to the screen. It has one text box just so you can test that it's working. So as we add, now we will add some more controls. Input type. Actually, you know what? I'll do a select box. Select. So what is a select? Select is a combo box you see, and you get different options there. I'm supposed to give them a value equals and text. So this, so that we hit save. Go back here. So the drop down will show male, but the value we gave male is M. So F, female, unknown. So the value can be different than what is presented to the user. So we hit save to this page. We're going to hit play again. Okay. Why is that not reloading? There we go. Now let's do that again. Mike Tyson. Whoops, we forgot to give this a name. So let's see what happens. Mike Tyson. Since this one didn't have a name, the form didn't know what to do. Play again. Oh, it's loading up in Chrome, that's why. Okay. Mike Tyson. And we'll put unknown. We'll hit submit. And there. Here's the name we gave it. CBO gender. We picked unknown, but it didn't output unknown. It outputted the value we gave it here, U. This back to the embedded WebKit browser. Let's see. What do I want to show now? So there's a variety of different options and controls you can put in the forms, such as radio buttons and select boxes. But the one I want to show right now is input type equals hidden. This one, we're going to give it a value. I'm sneaky like a ninja. name equals text ninja. So I'm gonna hit play here. So when we look at the form now, we see first name, last name, and this combo box, but we do not see this hidden control. We'll submit this form as Ryu Hayabusa. Now we're gonna hit submit. And what do we see? We see text first name, we see text last name, we see the gender, and we see the value we put in our hidden control. And this is all happening at the server. And remember, the server webpage doesn't have these names of these controls. It just has this one. So the server-side programming is handling all of this behind the scenes. And so that's the basics of using a form